All right. Hey, everyone. I did make it to the school board meeting tonight, but I had to leave early. And so I didn't really get a chance to speak. So now I'm recording this because honestly, what I wanted to say deserves more than just 3 minutes. And it's way more than the school board is willing to listen to anyway. Or willing to hear, definitely not listen to. Anyway, so because, what's happening in Mansfield ISD isn't just about one policy or one agenda item. It's about a school board that's lost the trust of the people that it's supposed to serve, and it's about a board president, Kezia Farrar, who has made it very clear over and over again that she does not work for us. I've had 3 kids in this district. I bought my first house in the Irma Nash feeder zone when my oldest was still in pre-K, about to enter kindergarten. Later, when our kids got split across campuses, Shepherd, Marior, and MHS, we moved again just to get closer and make it work. That's how much we adjusted our lives around this district's zoning rules. And we're not the only ones. Families across Mansfield have been doing the same thing, sacrificing to get into the right zone, paying higher taxes, putting down roots. But at every step, this district has made it harder to believe those choices mean anything at all. So let's talk about the open enrollment proposal, agenda item 8.1, as we just learned about. It dropped to the last minute with no outreach, no warning, and no real justification. This is not transparency. This is governance by ambush. The plan is selective open enrollment, only at certain elementary schools, though. No clear reason given, no public input gathered, and no explanation for why now. Meanwhile, we're expected to trust that this won't create deeper inequities, got already struggling campuses, or is it just going to be quietly protecting the same handful of schools that have been shielded for years through zoning manipulation? That's not parent choice or parental choice. That's political cover, period. It's part of a pattern. Period. We passed a bond. We did the penny swap. And yet somehow we're still being told we're broke. But the numbers, they never add up. And the story keeps changing. And every time something big happens, it's buried in a last-minute presentation or some late-night vote with no time for real community input. Wait. Excuse me. At some point, it stops looking like miscommunication, and it just looks like deliberate misdirection. And then there's the politics. Board President Kezia Farrar has positioned herself as a voice of the people, but let's be real, she's been playing political kingmaker behind the scenes. She helped write speeches for Quentin Huckabee. An eligible candidate, yes, but one who publicly withdrew and admitted Kezia helped shape his messaging. That crosses a line. Board members shouldn't be ghostwriting campaigns while pretending to be impartial. She's not Drake. And this isn't the only time. Kezia also supported Hidalgo, who, even after it was clear he wasn't eligible to run, even after the district officially declared him ineligible, she stayed silent. And when the questions started piling up, she kept quiet and let the misinformation spread while she smirked. That's not leadership. That's calculated avoidance, and we're better than that. Kezia has well-documented political ties to David Cook and Tim O'Hare. Senator Ted Cruz, he's already he's already back online pushing school vouchers, just like he did when he endorsed Craig tipping in a previous MISD race. And if you think those relationships don't matter, think again. Because that's the real concern here. Is open enrollment the first step toward a voucher agenda at Mansfield? Is Craig Tipping already having those conversations behind closed doors? Or is he just reaching out for another Ted Cruz endorsement? If you've been paying attention, the answer is already obvious. This isn't just about education policy. It's about power. It's about control. And it's about a school board that thinks it can operate without accountability, without transparency, and without consequences. I'm here to say that's not going to fly anymore. This board has gotten really fucking comfortable gaslighting this community. And under Kezia Farrar's leadership, the pattern is undeniable. Last-minute moves, vague proposals, shady alliances, and political theater dressed up as progress. So I've got to ask, why is it that under your leadership, Kezia, it's always this kind of shady, flippant bullshit? Answer us. This community deserves better. Our kids deserve better. And if we want any hope of fixing this, we've got to stop pretending this is normal. Fuck.